Static load balancing works with algorithms that have prior information about the existing servers in a distributed network, so the incoming load is distributed via a predefined load schedule, which determines fixed amounts of loads that can be distributed to each system. Dynamic load balancing, on the other hand, is more flexible, as the algorithms used for it identify the amount of loads that need to be distributed to each server at runtime. In general, static load balancing is designed for systems with low fluctuation of incoming demand, while dynamic load balancing is designed to account for high fluctuation of incoming load. Furthermore, with static load balancing, network traffic is equally divided between the different servers, while as with dynamic load balancing, the network traffic is dynamically divided. Static load balancers require a lot of information about the server beforehand to distribute the network traffic, while dynamic load balancers do not necessarily need this knowledge a priori. And last but not least, with static load balancers, the allocated load cannot be retransferred to other servers during runtime, while dynamic load balancers allow retransfer among servers. Static load balancing algorithms include round robin, where a load balancer distributes network traffic to a list of servers in rotation, using the domain name system, meaning that the first incoming request is distributed to server 1, the second to server 2, the third to server 3, the fourth to server 4, and the fifth again to server 1, and so on. Then we have weighted round robin, where the admin assigns different weights to each server, and servers with a higher weight will handle more traffic. The weighting itself can be configured with DNS records and IP hash, which basically uses the IP address of a server to determine where to route the incoming traffic. In the background, it maps the IP address to a mathematical function and converts it to a hash based on which the traffic is distributed. On the other side, dynamic load balancing algorithms include least connection, checking which server has the fewest connections open, and sending incoming traffic to this server. Here the assumption is that the servers have more or less equal processing power. Then there's weighted least connection, where the admins have the option to assign different weights to each of the server, assuming that some servers can handle more connections than others. And weighted response time, where the response time of each server is combined with the number of open connections to determine where to send traffic to. By sending traffic to the server with the quickest response time, the algorithm ensures faster service for the user.